Good morning everyone, Jeri Bellini here from Recycle Parts for Art, and today's video is shop updates. And the first thing in the lineup is dichroic glass, and these are beautiful pieces of fused glass. They're handmade and they have lots of gorgeous colors in them, and you can see by the money here, this is a quarter, and the ruler, approximately how big they are. This is the largest piece, and it's about 3.5 inches by about 1.25 inches wide. And they would be awesome for jewelry. They would be great for assemblage art. You could use them as decorations on something. And there's lots of wire wrapping. I love to wire wrap this stuff. There's lots of different things you could do with dichroic glass. So look for that in the shop. As many of you know, I am moving, and so I am cleaning out different things in the house, and I'm coming across all sorts of interesting things. This is Conso Thread, and it's on these little bobbins, and it comes in many colors. And we used to use it at the bead store, so it's a leftover inventory from my bead store for beading. Knitting, believe it or not, we knit with this. It's a very thin thread, but we did very fine knitting projects with it. You could crochet with it, and I baggied it up, and they're going to be sold in lots of 10. And there's all different colors. If you go to the Etsy shop, you can actually choose which color lot you want. I have them numbered. So if you're interested in some Conso, and these are deeply discounted. Trying to clean out the closet. All right, this is a D-stash, so this is from my private collection, and these are printer stamps, and I think they are Excelsior, I think that's how you say it, stamps, and they're pretty old, and there's the whole alphabet, and they're just a really interesting, pretty stamp. So anyway, not only do I have the alphabet, which, let me move out of the way, I have the numbers as well. 1 through 0, and then I have all these really interesting little oddball things. And signs, index, pound. Look at this. This is really kind of, I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Oops, it's getting dark. We're losing the light. So this is going to be one lot. So look for that in the shop. The next thing in the lineup is suspender clips. Yes, and these are vintage suspender clips, and they are seriously cool. And let me show you how big they are. They are approximately 2 inches from here to the end of this. And I think they would be really cool as a closure on a book. And you could put some ribbon through here and wrap it around and, you know, chew it in there. I think they're cute. They're cool. I think they're seriously cool. You could use them in assemblage art, and I don't know. You're limited by your imagination, but I have them in silver, and I also have them in brass. The next item up is watch bands, and they are sold as a set. So this would be one order. You would get all these pieces, and you could do all kinds of things with these. You can use them in your mixed media projects. You could use them in assemblage art. You could make jewelry out of them, a bracelet perhaps, or a necklace, or whatever. You could put this as a decoration on an altered book. Lots of things. So you would get 5 pieces in one order. All right. The next thing I want to show you, these are seriously cool, and I still don't know what they are. They have a hole here at the top, and if you can see, these pieces are bent down, and then there's 2 holes there, so this attaches to something. I don't know what it is, but I think they're really interesting, and I have a bag of them. And I could definitely, this looks like a face to me. So if you were going to be doing some kind of assemblage art, I think they call it robotics, where you make little people, this would make a great face. Yeah. Other than that, I'm not really sure. But I am just fascinated with them, and so I thought I would share them. They are in the shop right now. All right, the next item up is this piece of metal, and I have no idea where it came from or what its original intention was, but we had a lot of them, and these are the last 3, but I thought I'm going to try to get more, but I thought I would share them with you. So they are curved, and I'm not sure, let me see. I'm not sure that you can straighten them out, to be honest with you. See how they're curved? All right, but I thought they were so fascinating to use as a picture frame. Let me get back in frame. See, I zoomed you in a little bit so I can get out of frame. And I used one on an altered book that I no longer own, so I can't show it to you. But I thought that was really cool. Yeah. So there you have it, metal frames. And gosh knows what else you could use them for. If you think of something, let me know. And here's 2 more. These are not the same, obviously. These are flat, so they lay flat, but they are, I think they are just so awesome. Right? All right, so there's only 2 left of these. And the last one are these big ones. Now these are flat. I just think they are so cool. So there you have it. We have 3 of these, 3 of the other one, and 2 of the smaller one. Metal frames, let's call them. All right, our next item is grandmother's flower garden pieces of a quilt. And this is about from 1930s, and it is about, let's see, 12 and 8. It's about 20 inches maybe by 20 by 16 approximately. That's approximately all the size. All the pieces are slightly different sizes, and I did have this listed in the shop. We ran out of it, and I just found a few more pieces. So you could do lots of things with this. You could use it, of course, in your mixed media projects, but it would be really fun to make a little pillow, or I know a lot of people make pin cushions, or they cut them up and make little ornaments and things like that. So this is a really beautiful piece of fabric, and when you look at the listing, they'll be all different shapes, so you have to pick the one that you want. All right. All right, here we are. You've seen these locks before, but these sold out almost as soon as I did the shop update, and so I wanted to put a few more in the shop. So this one has a spring hinge, and let's set that over there. And a few of them have keys. So this one is a little bit different. It's a little older, it's a little smaller, and it has a key, as you can see. And the spring, and I'm not taking the spring out. These are plain. They are beautiful, and these would look amazing on an altered book because they're flat. This one's slightly different, the lock, than these. These are like round and flat. All right, and then you have this one that actually has a key. Where are we? Here we are. We have this one that actually has a key and a tag. And I can't even read what it says, but it does say something. 75 something pliers. I don't know. And then this one has the spring. So look for these in the Etsy shop. All right, so this is going to be in the Destash section, and as many of you know, I am in the process of moving, and I cannot take everything with me. So I decided to sell off my yarn stash, my bits, okay? And I love bits because, you know, if you want to make a little crocheted flower to put on something, or if you want to use a little bit of yarn in your altered book or your mixed media project, I just love I love little bits. So I have to get rid of it though, because I have so much. It's ridiculous. So these are some really beautiful high-end yarns. I used to carry yarn in my bead store, and so that's what this is from. This is not from Michael's or AC Moore or Joann's. This is from, like, if you went into a really nice yarn shop, this is what you would find. So it's very nice yarn. Here it is. I listed it. I'm listing it by color. So this is teals, kind of green blue. And I was selling this on eBay for a while, and I thought I would just put it in my Etsy shop and see what happened. So you can see what's in here, pretty much. And most of the labels are gone. This one you can't even, the company name's not on there. So most of the labels are gone. So you're getting, what you see is what you get. All right, the next lot is neutrals. And same here, same again, it's all high-end yarns. Left over from my personal stash that I got when I had my bead store, and we carried yarn there. So this is all neutrals, and look for that in the Etsy shop. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day full of love and recycled art, and I will see you again next week.